Hello everyone, this is Kirti and today we are going to see a very beautiful topic that is communication skill. फ्रेंड्स कभी आपने सोचा है कि कम्युनिकेशन स्किल को इतना ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट क्यों कहा जाता है? क्योंकि ये हर एक चीज़ का फाउंडेशन है. Today with this topic we are going to start with a very new concept and understand really what is exactly communication skill, its role in human society. We all know that communication is the foundation of any successful relationship. इसका मतलब होता है इवन अगर कोई पर्सनल लाइफ हो या प्रोफेशनल लाइफ हो, आपके थॉट्स, आइडियाज, इंडिविजुअल अगर इमोशंस आप कन्वे नहीं कर पाते हो तो इसका मतलब है कि आप कम्युनिकेशन नहीं कर पा रहे हो. Henceforth कहा जाता है that communication is something which enables the individual to convey their thoughts and ideas. It is one of the fast spaced communication idea that every organization uses for possessing good necessity among the successful people. Also, communication skill is not only about speaking fluently. ये बहुत लोगों का गलत कंसेप्ट होता है कि अगर कोई अच्छा इंग्लिश बोलता है या फिर कोई अच्छा स्पीकर होता है, इसका मतलब होता है कि उनका कम्युनिकेशन स्किल काफी अच्छा है. बट इसके सिवा भी कम्युनिकेशन हो सकता है और इसके लिए कुछ फैक्टर्स इंपॉर्टेंट होते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल, उसके लिए होता है इफेक्टिव लिसनिंग, कॉम्प्रिहेंसिव राइटिंग स्किल और नॉन वर्बल स्किल. We will look forward into these topics one by one, slowly. Now let's first understand what do you mean by listening. So we all know that listening is an important aspect of communication. That means listening एक टाइप होता है और hearing एक टाइप होता है, बट काफी डिफरेंस होता है. विल नॉट गो इनटू द डिटेल ऑफ हियरिंग. हम किसी और वीडियो में हियरिंग के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, बट आज हम लिसनिंग के बारे में सोचेंगे. लिसनिंग का मतलब होता है टू अंडरस्टैंड व्हाट द एग्जैक्ट प्रॉब्लम इज, व्हाट द नीड इज and what the expectations are there. That means what the person should listen carefully to an another person or an individual to understand the problem so that he can or she can respond to the situation very correctly, giving a beneficial mutual result. The next one is called as comprehension. Comprehension is known to each and every person, but how is it important in communication skill is an important factor. When we talk something about comprehension, it means you should be able to communicate effectively with good message conveyed so that it can be understood to an another person. For example, अगर आप कोई मैसेज पास ऑन कर रहे हैं और वो मैसेज कंप्लीटली नहीं है या फिर इनकम्प्लीट है, और सोचिए अगर मैसेज में कोई ऐसे वर्ड्स होते हैं जिसकी वजह से सामने वाला इंसान प्रॉपरली कम्युनिकेट नहीं कर पा रहा है या फिर सोच नहीं पा रहा है किसी क्वेश्चन को या किसी स्टेटमेंट को, तो वो आपको आंसर नहीं कर पाएगा. This is what is called as comprehension. That means effective communication takes place when you convey the message correctly. Convey message correctly का मतलब होता है that you understand the message, you create a message, you understand the message so that your receiver gets the message appropriately, correctly, so that he or she can respond to the message correctly and appropriately. This communication needs the adapted audience also. That means you have to create the message according to the situation, according to the audience, so that the audience responds to your message. Think about it कि अगर आप कोई मैसेज दे रहे हो but you are giving the message in a language where your audience is not able to understand it correctly, आपको रिजल्ट मिलेगा वो होगा nil. That means आपकी ऑडियंस आपको रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर पाएगी. एट दिस मोमेंट कॉम्प्रिहेंशन का सबसे बड़ा रोल होता है. दैट मीन्स आपको आपकी ऑडियंस को समझना पड़ेगा, आपको आपकी ऑडियंस की सिचुएशन को समझना पड़ेगा, एंड देन यू नीड टू पास ऑन द मैसेज करेक्टली सो दैट द इंटेंडेड ऑडियंस could give you a response that will be called as an effective response. The very important part in communication skill is effective writing. Now, when I say it is an effective writing, that means it is one of the most important concepts in language, literatures, or you can call it as human psychology or human understanding. Now, what do you mean by effective writing? A well effective written message can help convey a message correctly. We all know that many people who are not able to even speak, but they can write their message or convey their message very clearly through their words. That is called as effective writing. Similarly, effective writing के काफी important parts होते हैं. For example, effective writing simplified होना चाहिए, एक simple manner में होना चाहिए, ज़्यादा complicated words नहीं होने चाहिए, एक better document होना चाहिए, report होना चाहिए, एक proper proposal होना चाहिए. That means whatever you want to say, whatever you want to convey through your writing should be very clean, clear, comprehended, and concise. It should be short enough. It should not have very difficult words so that your reader should be able to understand it in an easy, simple statements. Now, over here in this picture, you can just see that what effective writing exactly needs. Like I said, it should have a short sentences. That means too long sentences cannot give you effective manner of response. आप छोटे sentences लिखिए, आपको response काफी ज़्यादा fast मिलेगा. You should use a very simplified word language. Even though आप आपके language में काफी fluent होते हो, आपकी language काफी clean, polished है, still looking at the audience, looking at the reader, आपको आपके words काफी simple use करने चाहिए. आपका मैसेज कीवर्ड से ही पता चलना चाहिए. That means whatever the important factor you want to emphasize should be made emphasized keyword pattern. You should be able to put your emotions in your writing. That is one of the important part in effective writing. Now, what do you mean by putting on the emotions in effective writing? Does not mean putting emojis or putting some kind of symbols. It means using a correct statement, a correct language, a correct grammatical pattern. It should be more active. That means you are experiencing and then you are writing. That is called as an effective way of presenting something through your written skill. Use very simple kind of words. Jargon words को use बिल्कुल मत कीजिए. Jargon words का मतलब होता है कुछ technical words. For example, medical field में या technological engineering field में या फिर management field में जिसे use किया जाता है उसे हम jargon words कहते हैं. और इस jargon words को normal इंसान easily नहीं समझ पाता है. So try to use less jargon words with effective structures. That means simple structures, clean structures, clear cut grammatical emphasized words should be used. The very important part which communication skill includes, and this is the very most important part according to the anthropological studies, that is called as non-verbal communication. Now, what do you mean by non-verbal communication is a very different kind of agenda to be studied, which of course we will look forward in coming lectures. But in just a brief, we can understand that whatever our body language or facial expression, or you can say the tone of your voice, the words, the way you speak the words, gives more emphasis on what kind of nature or what kind of communication are you trying to give. फॉर एग्जाम्पल एक छोटी सी स्माइल कन्वे करती है कि आप नॉर्मल हो, आप एग्री करते हो, या फिर आप खुश हो, या फिर आप एक नॉर्मल सी फ्रेंडशिप की तरफ जा रहे हो. ऑन एन अदर हैंड एक फ्रॉन स्माइल, एक नॉडिंग हेड कन्वे करता है दैट यू कंप्लीटली डिसअप्रूव विद द काइंड ऑफ अ पर्सन यू आर टॉकिंग टू. According to the communication skill, if you want to have a good communication, try to change your non-verbal communication more importantly, because people do understand the body language first of all and then they try to convey or respond to you. Henceforth हम कह सकते हैं that communication skill is a vital for each and every individual as well as organization. It is one of the essential masterpieces which includes, like we said, listening, comprehension, writing, non-verbal communication, etc. So if you want to improve your communication skill, you need to emphasize on these certain kind of aspects which we have discussed in the earlier slides. This can improve your productivity as well as help you to attain your goals. Being focused on communication does not mean continuously speaking or getting fluid in one kind of a language, but at the same time, it is more important to understand that successful communication means to give a personal and professional life a great achievement and a success. Thank you.